Like we spoke about earlier, your headcount expense is easily going to be the largest expense in your business. Because of that, it's important to get right. There generally are two ways that you could forecast out your headcount. The first way is via the detailed method, and the second is via a summarized method. Let's first start with the detailed method. Your first step is to import in your existing headcount. Understand who exactly is on your team. Bring in information that's relevant, such as their title, their first name, their start date, their salary, and also their department, so you can aggregate the cost by each department later on. You'll also want to understand whether they're a full-time employee or a consultant, because full-time employees generally cost 20% more than consultants do. Once you have your existing hires, you can then enter in your projected hires. Again, utilize those same fields that you use from your payroll software that we just spoke about. Now it's time to calculate out your gross salary. Now, a lot of people just take the actual salary that they have and divide it by 12. That's roughly correct. But the challenge with that approach is that someone may start in the middle of the month or get terminated in the middle of the month. And because of that, you'll want to prorate their salary. After you calculate their gross salary, you'll also want to load in all those other costs, such as payroll taxes, health benefits, and payroll admin fees. Generally, those come out to about 20% extra for full-time employees. Once again, consultants are not included. You could simplify this information with what I call the simple method by just outlining how many hires you plan on hiring, the average cost by department, and simply taking the average hires that you plan on hiring by the average cost per department. That'll then get you your total payroll cost. I like to oftentimes include a combination of both in my financial models, so that in the next, let's say 6 to 12 months, I could get really detailed on who exactly I'm going to bring onto my team. And then in the future, I can just enter in some basic assumptions. And now that we're familiar with headcount forecasting, let's talk about P&L forecasting, every other area outside of headcount on your profit and loss.